The HTC 606w gets leaked with boom sound speakers all over. Samsung leaks show a new design language coming for future Galaxy products, and the Nokia Aluminum Catwalk finally gets leaked in photos. I'm Jaime Rivera, and after watching Oblivion yesterday, I'll tell you this much. It's a good movie with a weird story. This is Pocketnow Daily. That's right, for those of you that were wondering when is the Samsung Galaxy S4 reaching Sprint, well, pre-orders start tomorrow officially. And you can get the device on April 27th, though you could get it actually for $50 less. Then you could get it on AT&T and Verizon, which is really interesting. But then you also have T-Mobile with their off-contract deal, and you can start pre-ordering your device on April 24th to get it later. So stay tuned if you're interested on this phone. Pre-orders are the best way to go. And speaking of Samsung, new leaked photos show that Sammy's working on a new design language for their future Galaxy products. And even though you're still getting polycarbonate here, no metal just yet, it is interesting to see that Sammy is thinking about getting rid of their curved design and going for sharper edges. It's kind of an iconic, very interesting design, but obviously don't get your hopes up. Remember, companies do prototypes all the time, and that could just be the case. Now let's talk about the Motorola X-Phone or X lineup of rumors. If you were thinking about being able to change your processor on your phone, sadly those rumors were dismissed days ago. But on the positive side, it's interesting that apparently the company is going to bring you a rainbow of color options. I'm not talking about 3, 4, or 5 colors. I'm talking about more than 20 colors that you could choose from for your next smartphone. But then you think about it. I mean, you're going to choose your gray or magenta beautiful phone, and then you're going to get a trashy camera with a laggy version of Android, and then that totally defeats the purpose. Now let's talk about the Nokia Catwalk. Can you believe we finally get some leaked photos of this aluminum device? And man, look at that lens. Look at the lens for that camera. That thing is huge. It makes us wonder if the Nokia Catwalk is actually part of their EOS program to bring the 41 megapixel camera of the 808 PureView into Lumia territory. And judging by this design, that's most likely the case. I've never seen a lens that big, so stay tuned for the rumors. And finally, for the interesting news of the day, if you thought that HTC was ending their battle with the HTC One this year, well, think again. We've got some leaked photos of the 606w, which looks like the HTC One and the Windows Phone 8X had a baby. I mean, it's a polycarbonate design of the Windows Phone 8X, but then you get the boom sound speakers and some of the design cues of the HTC One. This is a very beautiful phone, but then once you start looking at the specifications, you get to see that this is actually a mid-tiered phone. So that leads me to the question of the day. You know, at this day and age, when all the difference between a mid-tiered phone and an expensive phone is actually $100, would you buy this mid-tiered HTC device or go for the HTC One? In my particular case, I mean seriously, for $100 and then having to pull over a 2-year contract, I would rather wait for the extra $100 and go high-end for that device to have better longevity. But leave us a comment down below. What would you prefer? Would you pay cheap or would you go for the most expensive? Of course, for an earlier scoop of everything that's happening in the smartphone and tablet world, make sure you follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. See you tomorrow.